Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is June the 29th, 2024. We're going to be talking about SmackDown because tomorrow, next week, they're going to be in Toronto on SmackDown. We got 2 tag team matches happening. And, well, technically we got 3 tag team matches happening. We got the Street Profits will be versus the Pretty Deadly. Thank God we're not going to get a Pretty Deadly musical, but we're going to get those guys. The Street Profits wound up have a match with the Bloodline, but I would tell you guys more about what happened in there. At the beginning of the show, chaos happened, but Nick won't let them have their shots, have their match, but Pretty Deadly got interrupted them, saying they're returning, talk about a musical, but the Street Profits wants to face them, and Nick says it's official. And then we got the WWE Tag Team titles on the line. It will be Grayson Waller and Austin Theory defends their tag team title against DIY. Remember, they won tag titles in Toronto. They won the NXT Tag Team titles years ago. Can they do it again? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Austin Theory still doesn't believe Johnny Gargano that Grayson Waller is using him. Grayson Waller attacked DIY when they were doing their interview and all that stuff. So we didn't get a lot of segments. We got the 2 segments. Well, technically we're supposed to have the Bloodline segment happen, I guess, the beginning of the show, but it didn't happen very nicely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Bloodline coming out. They were coming out of the car. No Jacob Fatu. He was in the car. Paul Heyman asked Solo, where's Jacob Fatu? He still didn't answer him. They were about to walk to the ring, but on the Titantron, when they were on the stage, there was another car coming. It was Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens. They came out of the car and stormed into the ring to the stage as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, they were standing on the stage. They come from the backstage, and then we had to stare down, and then big giant brawl between Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens attacking the Bloodline. Kevin Owens doing a swanton in the back, in where the audience is, on Togoloa through a table. We just saw these guys destroying everybody, and then they finally got rid of the Bloodline. Bloodline retreated, but Nick Aldis did not retreat. He told these guys, you have to get out of the ring or the security will take you out. So one security was not the smartest. I think he touched Randy Orton, and Randy Orton RKO'd this guy. So Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton attack all the security guards, doing their finishers on them. And then Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens had something to say to the Bloodline about their match at Money in the Bank and all that stuff, and until Nick Aldis came out with some policemen. And they got escorted out of the building. They are banned from the arena now. But, ladies and gentlemen, we were still going to get this celebration ceremony for the Bloodline members. And Paul Heyman says, I got 2 questions. Where's Jacob Fatu? And all that stuff. But Solo says, I'm going to take your advice. Jacob Fatu is not coming back. He's not here. He's not coming ever. So all that. And all that was happening at the end. We will tell you guys more about the end. We got the triple threat match for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill versus Candice LeRae. Nia Jax showed up. Indy Hartwell attacked Jade Cargill. I totally thought Jade Cargill will try to hit Nia Jax, but she accidentally hit Bianca Belair because she came out, tried to stop Nia Jax attacking Jade Cargill. But I totally thought Jade Cargill will accidentally hit Bianca Belair. But they're not starting the seeds of Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair yet. Because Indy Hartwell came out of nowhere and she attacked Jade Cargill to make Jade Cargill lose. Bianca Belair chased her away. And then Tiffany Stratton gets the win by pinning Candice LeRae. She's going to Money in the Bank. I get to see Tiffany Stratton live on next Saturday. So that's pretty cool. We have LA Knight versus Logan Paul versus Santos Escobar, and some reason we have a basketball stare down. Some Tyrese guys. We seen this guy on Raw when he was got mentioned on TV, and he was like celebrating with The Miz when Miz was on commentary. And then some other guy. I guess this Tyrese guy has a problem with this guy with basketball. It was a pretty decent match, but of course Tyrese gets himself involved. He grabs the brass knucks. He was about to give it to Logan Paul, but this other basketball guy hop over the barricade, and then they start yelling at each other and all that stuff. Logan Paul didn't get his brass knucks. The winner of that match was LA Knight. He's going to Money in the Bank. I'm going to hear this crowd go nuts for LA Knights. And then Tyrese and Logan Paul surrounded LA Knight because Tyrese still has the brass knucks. And then this other basketball player came back, but this time with a steel chair. And Logan Paul and Tyrese ran away like big babies. And then we had our main event. Yes, we only had 3 matches in this main event in the show. We got Naomi versus Indy Hartwell versus Blair Davenport. Indy Hartwell got taken out. She was bleeding. I think she was bleeding on her finger. I don't know what happened to her, but it was a pretty decent match. Blair Davenport, I thought she would win because it's her debut match. But I think it would be stupid that she wins her first match in a really important match when she should just win a normal singles match like every other debuts. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jade Cargill came out to attack Indy Hartwell, and Naomi gets the win. She's going to Money in the Bank. Now we got the Bloodline. The Bloodline comes out. And, ladies and gentlemen, Solo introduced the newest member, the Enforcer. Now he has an Enforcer now, Jacob Fatu. And Mr. Paul Heyman is not happy because he got lied to. And Jacob Fatu came out with amazing entrance with all that pyro and all that stuff. And I get to see the Bloodline live next Saturday because they have a match at Money in the Bank. So that's pretty cool to see. I would love to see Tama Tonga. The guy is good in the ring. There's a lot of wrestlers I'm happy that I get to see on Money in the Bank. I don't know if we're going to get to see the Y6 because I don't think they're going to be on every single week. So I don't know if we're going to see the Y6. It would be cool to see them. But I don't think, maybe Chad Gable will be the target still. Maybe they will do something. Maybe the lights will go out, just like what Bray Wyatt did to Roman Reigns back in the day. Maybe that's what happened with Chad Gable. Who knows? He looks like he's a target still. But Chad Gable ran away when Nikki Cross showed up, but looks like he's the target. It looked like it was Pat McAfee, but I guess they're trying to put it in the little storyline. What happened to Pat McAfee? Why he's not on Raw? They think Y6 took him. Maybe that's why the interview of Bo Dallas wasn't about Pat McAfee at all, because he wasn't really part of the storyline. Because we all know why Pat McAfee wasn't at Raw. So it was just kind of weird that they try to put him in the storyline. So, ladies and gentlemen, and then Solo was telling all the guys, his Bloodline members, to acknowledge him. Paul Heyman got upset about it because, remember, that's what Roman says. To every single city, acknowledge me. And that's what Solo did to Madison Square Garden. Acknowledge me. And Paul Heyman's not happy about it. So he told Tama Tonga, acknowledge me, and he acknowledged. He has Loa to acknowledge, he acknowledged, and he has Jacob Fatu to acknowledge him. He acknowledged him. And then he asked Paul Heyman to acknowledge him. Paul Heyman declined. He says, you are not my tribal chief, I don't acknowledge you. And Solos did a Samoan spike onto Mr. Paul Heyman. And then Jacob Fatu diving headbutts onto Paul Heyman and a triple powerbomb onto the announce table on Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman got big giant bumps on him. He did a crazy bumps. I've never seen Paul Heyman doing that much bumps. Like, even the triple powerbomb, I thought he got hurt or something, but I don't think he's hurt. I hope not. But ladies and gentlemen, that was crazy. People thought Jimmy Uso would come back, but now the OGs will come back because you touched the wise man. You think Roman is not going to see that? You think Jimmy did not see that? They saw it. You think Jey Uso didn't see that? Paul Heyman is the wise man. And you touch the OG's bloodline's wise man. So I'm guessing this bloodline, Solos, doesn't need a wise man. So we will find out what's going to happen next. Maybe next week on SmackDown, or maybe on Money in the Bank. Hikuleo could show up. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe Hikuleo will take Paul Heyman's spot, but I'd rather have that guy wrestle than be somebody's manager. Okay? I'd rather have that. But ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of things happening. Jey Uso can't really worry about the wise man right now. He's in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Let's see what happens. What happens next. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. There's no other updates. Kayla Braxton was on SmackDown, but I read that tonight is Kayla Braxton's last night. Not last week. Somebody said it was last week, but it's this week. So I don't know. They're going because normally they have 2 interviewers. I checked it out. NXT has 2 interviewers, Raw has 2 interviewers, and SmackDown used to have 2 interviewers. But Kayla Braxton's going to be gone, and Byron Saxton will be on SmackDown. But will they have a second person in SmackDown? I don't know. Will they hire somebody new? Take somebody from NXT? Who knows? I have no idea. But if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, comment, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys. I'm not doing no Forbidden Door. I don't know anyone's name. I don't know anyone from this New Japan Pro Wrestling. I am out of the dark in this show. I will watch the show, see the great matches, but I am not going to be doing a video on it because I don't know any of these guys. You guys could show me pictures of these guys, show me their names. I would not know who they are, how good they are, how famous they are. I don't know anything about these guys. So I can't do a video about people I don't know. I know AEW guys, I know TNA guys, I know the WWE guys, but New Japan Pro Wrestling guys, I have no idea who they are. So I can't do it. I'm sorry. I know I did it last year, but I can't do it this year. That's all me today. I will see you guys on Tuesday for Monday Night Raw results. And I'm going to be doing the countdown of me going to Money in the Bank. That's all me today. Tell us out. Bye.